right, it's 10:04. Let's leave here by 10:35. That gives you 30 minutes here. Restrooms are to the left when you go inside. Exhibits are to the back. Let's do a photo contest. So somewhere in this museum there is a sign that says something to the effect of, it's April. Look at how quick I learned that.
I know.
So are we going inside?
If you want to go inside, or you can stay here.
Yeah.
How are you going to go to Sunfield if you go inside?
Did you guys hand your waivers over already? Yeah, I saw them.
Right.
Okay. And then I have your name one more time, ma'am. Christine. Christine. And
She's putting boots on the husky, ready for the racetrack. They're anxious to go.
just a second to fix the one who's over the line. Okay.
Skedaddle! We're tangled again.
Everybody else good?
All right.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. Now people always ask how we make them go. It's like, well, they just go. The hard thing is making them stop. Which is why we have all of these different ways. But you asked how they know where they're going. These dogs do roam this tour a lot, so they know the drill. But when we're going somewhere new, we tell them where to go before. So if I want them to go left, if I want them to go right, I'll take them to the right. And otherwise, they generally know to just go and follow the trail. And we do tell into the operation and help me sure the rest of the dogs are doing what they need to do. You know, it varies, and well, you'll hear me tell them to go left here in just a second. Huh? So, 10 dogs with us right now. I could put any of them but 3 in the car, and they would be perfect dogs for us. And that's a really important thing because sometimes they like to change things up. They'll get kind of tired of doing it all the time. And you want to see as many of your dogs as you can. Generally, they are small and they're motivated dogs. So some dogs will only run if they're following a dog in front of them. And of course, the new dogs have to just go on their own. So, well, you always start by putting a young dog up with an experienced lead dog. And we will try them in lead usually when they're about a year old. We have 2 9-month-old puppies in this team. And I probably won't try their gun and leading just because they're learning the basics. And leading is advanced. So this dog right in front of this letter called the real dog. Keep in front of them, the dog on the left is a puppy. And then in the very middle, on the right is a puppy. They are. So they're 9 months old. They're almost adult size. I expect they're not going to get a whole lot taller. But they'll get stronger and like more muscly. This is our break. Yep. And if you have a camera, I'd be happy to take pictures. Alright guys, you ready? Stubble, can you fix it? It's always the puppies that get tangled.
Can you put my hoodie on?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Alright guys, you ready? Let's go. And so you'll notice these dogs don't exactly look like the flood dogs you see in the movies. A lot of people expect to see Siberian Huskies or Malamutes. And these are Alaskan Huskies, which is its own breed. And Alaskan Huskies are bred to be healthy, athletic, and to do well in cold environments. And no one really cares what they look like, which is why we've got quite a mix. But because they are bred to be healthy, they tend to be really long-lived dogs. Like, it's very normal for these dogs to live to be 13, 14 years old in pretty good health. So, it depends on a lot of things. Some dogs, mostly it depends on if they're enjoying it. That by the time they're 9 or 10, most dogs aren't doing a whole lot of distance running anymore. But dogs that are 7, 8 years old will be running a good amount if they're enjoying it. Sometimes you get a dog that, like, you know, we really try to pay attention to what they're telling us. And sometimes you get a dog that just doesn't have fun. And so you might try to find that dog a home where they can be a house pet. Or like a kennel that we call a recreational kennel, someone who might run 10, 15 miles. some dogs just don't want to run like 50 miles, so you can't make them do it if they don't want to. Yeah, and ideally we look for homes where they're going to be inside and spoiled rotten, but still get exercise, still get to go out skiing, biking, or hiking. And I think retired sled dogs are the best help. I had two that lived until they were 15 and passed away recently. And now I've got another one who's, well actually, it's the sister of our two lead dogs, now lives in my house and sleeps on a bed by the fire. And I would bring the other two lead dogs home too, I just don't have the space for that many. Oh, their names, by the way. Our leaders are Phelps on the left and Felix on the right. They're brother and sister. They're 9 years old, so they're ready to retire. And then their half-sister Dale is the dark-colored dog behind them. And Frank is the big white dog. Frank? Frank. Oh yeah, he's just moving fast. And then behind him is Trout and Scuttle. And then Skedaddle and Teak. And the real dogs are Egret and Lucy. They're actually one of our employees' house pets who agreed to come out of retirement and help us out today. Well, Tekla, who's the owner, ultimately gets to name them. But we all kind of come up with ideas, and then she picks her favorite.